So, what we don't learn in this process is how to fail. Failing things is so incredibly important. If you avoid it, you're basically taking longer to learn and get better at something. You have to fail it. And sometimes what we do is that we take on things that we know we're going to succeed at. Sometimes we have to do the things that we're not very good at to make that leap forward.
So I asked on a couple of groups, what does surfing mean to you? And Joanne here on the left, she said happiness galore. Adeline said it means freedom from all my worries. The sea is where I feel alive the most. Althea said, I feel elated after surfing. It recharges my body and mind. I feel peaceful, happy and a little goofy. Surfing is my world. And Samantha said, for me it means sharing amazing memories with friends and family. And that's her London Middle. Somewhere. Tiny picture, so I don't know. And so I asked the same about paddleboarding. So Paul said, emptying the stale air from my lungs after a day in PPE, clearing the mind, making friends and bonding with my son. Absolute bliss. Stephanie said, paddleboarding is the sunshine of my life. And Sarah said, I quite like this one, Control-Alt-Delete for the mind.
We're going through, keeping people motivated in that situation would generally be quite difficult. Luckily, most of the people who are working on this environment are wanting to go and do that job, and they've got that self-motivation. So, but it's a lot more difficult to motivate in the training. You guys have done that sort of thing, but understand that, rather than operations. Operations generally, most people's concept of going away is they want to come back pretty much intact, as much as possible. So the motivation there to be good at your skills and your drills and work together as a team is pretty much there. But then again, after an example of a 16-hour firefight where things are very kinetic and life is pretty much trying to destroy your will to live at that stage, you know, motivation then is a difficult thing. So that can be easy to motivate and also quite difficult to motivate.
And this was kind of where the idea was born. So we've got a paddleboard, we're in the sea, we're having fun, we're doing things as a family, it's great, we feel connected. And then at some stage people started asking questions like, oh, what are you doing? And we get asked, we still to this day, oh, there's surfboards, but they're not surfboards. And I'm sure you guys will get the same thing. But because of that question, that's kind of what sparked the thought, like, oh, maybe this could be a thing. Maybe this could be a thing. It's like, okay. So we started to explore it. We spoke to Ruben, the owner of Fastic, and at the time we were looking at courses. You go on Google, the first thing that came up was Be Super. So he was like, right, cool, yeah, we'll go with Be Super. Spoke to Ruben, he was like, don't go to Be Super. You need ASI. I was like, oh, what's the ASI? So he told us about the ASI, just a bit more of a governing body, a bit more of a, better. So I was like, okay, we'll do that.